Hey guys, it's B. Today's Wednesday, February 12th, I think. I think it's a full moon today too. Some kind of portal is opened. So today's supposed to be a really good day, you know. Manifestation day, intentions, all that stuff. I do need to write down some things. Actually, I'll do that with you guys after I read this, but write down, things you're grateful for. I usually try to do 3 things each day. You can always do more than that. Sorry, I'm sitting at a park that I like to go to. It's only 28 degrees out. I really wanted to go for a nice long walk. I don't think that's gonna be too long. Maybe I can kind of walk just around this little circle when I'm done. There's actually kids out here playing on their lunch breaks, which is crazy because they're so tiny. They're like little. So God keeps telling me to write, I used to always write. And the funny thing about my writing, I think it's one of the reasons I appreciate Kendrick Lamar so much is because I did before. I was like, just music, I don't care what anybody says. He's got what it takes. But this whole beef with him and Drake, and then the Super Bowl performance and just all the fame and the Grammys and everything he's gotten, it's just, I think it's well deserved because I don't believe in like the greatest of all time. I think that's a ridiculous title for anyone to claim for themselves or to shoot for. So there's always somebody better or somebody more relevant. But the reason I started writing was because I think I was in middle school back then. It was like junior high, they used to call it. But it was maybe 6th or 7th grade, maybe. It had to be like 7th grade. And there was these girls that I think they were Arab or whatever, but they, had the pretty thick hair and always wore the makeup like way too young kind of thing. And just, I'm sure guys are this way too, but girls, they're so catty. It just takes one of them to have one person to follow behind them and pick on somebody. So that's what these 2 girls did. I can't even remember their name because they're irrelevant. But I was writing something, and I think maybe it had something to do with an assignment we had where everybody had to kind of write something, write a poem or, whatever. And these girls said something, and I don't know if I reacted. I don't think I was rude or anything. I think they read something mediocre, and they were just so proud of themselves, And so the girl must have heard me kind of like snicker or whatever because it wasn't good. So she dared me in front of everybody to write something better. And I did. And I kept doing that. And I didn't even plan on that, but it was just that little bit of motivation from a hater that I needed to tell me I couldn't do it, And that's what, to me, the Kendrick and Drake thing is. I mean, there's always been beefs in rap. And, but this was just a smart, calculated comeback, retaliation, and I appreciate that because I think that motivated him and that brought out a better side of him. And I don't think, he said what he said, we're all here for it. But back to what I'm doing right now. I'm sitting in my car. I started this one piece yesterday. Oh, okay. And I finished it just now in the car, so I think it may not be perfect, but it makes sense to me. And today is the 12th. I gotta write that down. Gosh, I almost wrote 2024. All right, so this I really don't have a title for it, but it's about ADHD, and I have always known there's something maybe not normal, or I just thought it was being a Virgo. We're perfectionists. We like our personal time. We're very earthy. I've actually come here, even though it's cold, to kind of get my feet just on the ground and be close to the earth. But it turns out that a lot of the problems in my life, whether they be in relationships or work or friendships or keeping things in order in any way, are due to this ADHD. And I've been seeing a therapist about it. I have a visit tomorrow, like a telemed appointment, and They're supposed to basically diagnose me at that one because it's my 3rd visit before they recommend medication. So it might be, I'm actually glad I'm off this week because I had to take a whole week off because last week was so terrible at work that I just was either going to quit and walk out, or I just told my boss I need a whole week off. So I'm trying to just get back to me having some time doing things that I would normally do. You know, I don't have the weather on my side right now, but I have a little bit of time, and in that time I'm going to get back to things I enjoy doing, which one of them is writing. So here goes. I always knew I was different. Every relationship showed me that. I always liked being different, but society likes to fill you with lack. Popping pills for depression always made me feel less than. Going up on prescriptions maybe it ain't working. Maybe it's just assumptions of this ADHD that I never got diagnosed with. And the anxiety and the stress are just passive aggressive. Maybe she's born with it, because it ain't Maybelline. Mind is steadily racing and categorizing every little thing until I can't breathe, and the coffee just makes me sleepy. Feeling guilty for resting, but my body is telling me to stop, to sit, and just be. My disorganization does sometimes stress me. Can't always find what I need, but I know somewhere I have a little bit of everything. I've always known that I'm the black sheep of both sides of my family. But they got their shit too. We just never put labels on those kinds of things. Because God forbid, we actually seek out therapy. Thank you for listening.